Hi everyone. Sorry I haven't been all that much in contact for either recently or even for some of you for a little while now. Whether it be via Skype or messaging or any other means really. I just want to take a quick moment just to send you one of these kind of video messages really, just because I figured it'd be good to kind of like speak to yourself, almost like in person if that makes sense, but also just to be quicker than arranging Skyping sessions with everyone. Basically, the reason I'm just sending you guys this message is because, just as a little announcement, really, Lauren and I have come up with a decision as to what we're going to be doing when my second year visa runs out, which I'm several months into at the moment, but what happens kind of year three onwards. Um, I know obviously a lot of you are probably used to me working around the houses and explaining things backwards and taking my time with things, so I'm just going to say it as it is. Basically, after my second year visa runs out, Lauren and I have decided that we're going to be staying in Australia, at least for the time being, anyway. It has been a very difficult decision, um, but I do think it is the best decision for this particular point in time. Um, like we tried going through pros and cons about both things. Like, do we both stay in Australia? Do we both go back to the UK? It was always the two of us. Um, but as much as the pros and cons were all kind of adding up on both sides, it did remain pretty even throughout, really. In the end, it really did come down to practicality and cost, as opposed to really, decision on emotion, basically. For example, with Australia, it was one cost, for the visa. With the UK, they work it out differently. It's more based on how much you're earning. And with my bad luck with work recently, with the hours I've been getting and everything, it to one extent almost cancelled the English option out for me because I wouldn't have enough, to show, like I wouldn't be able to meet the threshold within that time period, really. It turned out to be just kind of the most attainable and realistic option was staying in Australia. Really, I am a big believer of everything happening for a reason. So I do think that to one extent, amongst other things, the way work has been recently, and therefore almost cancelling out the option to come back to the UK after my second year visa finishes. I feel like it's almost God's way of saying that my time here isn't done yet. Both with the kind of the cocktail and the bar skills that I'm learning and all that experience side of things, more so as well with the youth ministry that have helped to establish here and continue going on with that and stuff. I think that's I've got more to accomplish here for the time being anyway. It doesn't mean it's forever necessarily. Who knows what's around the corner? When I decided to come out here in the first place, I didn't know whether I was going to be staying here a bit longer or coming back to the UK. I didn't know and stuff, so almost taking things as they come, really. But it doesn't mean that I'm not going to be saving up to come back to the UK when possible, basically, to see all you guys, because obviously do miss you. Even if you don't hear from me a lot, it doesn't mean that you're ever far from my thoughts. Um, so yeah, it was just a bit of an update, really. Also, just wanted to say, yeah, just more than anything, just thank you for how supportive you've been with the lead up to me coming out here, whilst I'm out here, and all the bits in between, really. As much as I'm going to make the most of my time here, I am going to miss the UK and more so the people like you guys so much. But rather than that being a sad thing for me, I'm really focusing on the fact that have got family like you um, who I'm so close to and who I miss so much that that's the reason it is a difficult decision. Because I feel like if it was an easy decision, it's one thing and stuff. The fact that it is so hard is just because of how much you guys mean to me and not being able to see you as frequently. That said, it just means that I've got to be better at messaging and Skyping and everything. So I will do my best to be better at that. By all means, if you haven't heard from me for a while, just give me a little poke and just hurry me up a little bit. Um, but that's that really. Yeah, as I said, I'll be in touch. Just wanted to give you this little update really, and miss you loads. Love you loads, obviously, and yeah, can't wait to hear from you and speak to you again a bit soon. Anyway, here's to you guys, and yeah, we'll speak soon. Doesn't matter if I'm on the other side of the world and stuff. I'm I'm still here. So to you guys. and to the next chapter, whatever that may bring. I'll keep you up to date and on the journey all the way. All the best.